Wait a minute, girl. Do y'all hear that? All right, all right. I know I'm a little bit late. I gotta give y'all some time to come up in the camp. I gotta give y'all some time to come up in the camp. I'm a little bit late. Hey, blogs. Hey, surprise around the corner. I'm by myself this morning. I'll give some more people time to come through, come through. I was actually not gonna go live. Hey, Lois. I was actually not gonna go live today because Tramel isn't feeling well. That's why he's not here. And my little spirit was a little broken. But Monica gave such a good word and she inspired me to give a good word that I couldn't let y'all miss out on it. Hey, Reese Cup. Yeah, unless he decides to swing through like a tornado, girl. I'm by myself today, this morning. All right. Hey, Monica. And he ain't in the comments either because I got his phone so I can read the comments. So he's not in the comment section today, y'all. But y'all can say hello. He'll see it eventually when he watches. Well, he could be watching me on the TV. I don't know. No, he's not watching me on the TV. Because I can hear what's on the TV. So good morning, everybody, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope y'all enjoyed last night's show. Hey, Ashley. I hope y'all enjoyed last night's show. We had fun doing it. I hope y'all enjoyed my When I Got Arrested story. Hey, Florida. I hope y'all liked my When I Got Arrested story. And hey, Winston. So, like I said, I was inspired by Monica this morning when she was talking about on her live about building your confidence and thing. I'm kind of dark because it's kind of overcast outside. So I'm looking at myself and I'm seeing that I'm a little bit dark. Thanks for sharing me out, Monica. I apologize for being a little bit dark, but when I'm looking at it on here, I'm not as dark as I'm appearing on my phone that's recording. Because, you know, Tramel does all the technical stuff, so that's why I'm not in the studio right now. I'm downstairs. When y'all know when I'm by myself, I'm in the living room chilling. So, with that being said, Monica did her live this morning, and she really moved me because it was a lot of things that I've done in my past. It was a lot of times I let people break my confidence in my past. It was a lot of time that I allowed people to mistreat me. There was a lot of times where everything Monica talked about, I've been in that situation before. And it's not an easy situation to get yourself out of because if you're broken, another broken person can destroy you. And until you find your confidence and know, it took a while for me to get to where I am today when I walk in the room and people be like, who he think he is? I know who I am. The question is, who are you? And that's like how I respond to people. Like I've had somebody ask me before, who are you? No, who are you? I know who I am, but who are you? Who are you that you're questioning who I am? Because if you're not important, who I am is not important. It's just that simple. And hey, Kelly girls. And I will never forget, me and a friend of mine, we were invited because we were supposed to be on this reality show. that never got up off the ground. And we had to go to this fashion show slash hair show slash everything that it was, a gala. So her and I show up at this gala, and people are online, and we're walking past the line, and and it was funny to both of us because people are like, "Oh, who are they? I know there's somebody." And me and her are hysterical laughing, and they're like, "I know there's somebody because I seen both of them before," because she was tall, but she had on like 6-inch heels, so it made her as tall as me. So we're walking, and I have on this little fedora hat and a Burberry shirt, and we're just walking through the crowd because we was already told, don't even wait in line, just walk up to the front and they're going to let you in because you're here to tape the reality show. So we walked in, and we walked past everybody, and we walk in, and they ushered us to the red carpet, and all these little internet television shows back then, they were all interviewing us, and people are walking past that we walked past that were getting in, saying, "I knew they was somebody. I knew that." And her and I was hysterical laughing. And I told her, I said, "You see how if you have a look, people just assume you're somebody? People just assume that you're somebody because you just have a look." I said, and that's a good thing to always have. Always have that look. Because people are always going to want to know who you are. If you don't have a look, if you don't keep yourself to a certain standard, nobody's going to wonder who you are. Nobody's going to want to know who you are. No, you don't even care. That just shows that you don't even care about yourself and your upkeep. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. I tell people all the time, I make the clothes don't make me. One day, and this is no lie, I had on a $20 shirt, a $20 pair of pants, and a $40 pair of shoes. And when I walked into the party, everybody thought I was the hottest thing in there. And in my mind, I got all these cheap things to wear because at the last minute I was told there was a color scheme, and nobody told me about this color scheme until the day of. So I had to run out with a little bit of money and say, well, at least I gotta get a shirt to match. Like the shirt had to be baby blue, the pants had to be like this cream or white. So I went and got a baby blue shirt, and I was in this mall by my house at the time, Hudson Mall, and they had these baby blue shoes. I ended up buying 2 pairs because I couldn't pick the pair. They were suede. And it was 2 pairs that I really, really liked, and I couldn't decide. So I said, well, they're only $40. Give me both. So I brought those. Then I found the cream color pants, and I went to the party, and everybody's like, oh my God, you look, oh, I know this is expensive. And I'm laughing in my head like, child, this little cheap outfit. And I try to tell people, it ain't about how much things cost. The mere fact that you can wear something that's $5. But with all the confidence you exude, people will think it's $500. And I try to tell people that all the time. Hey, Tracy, I try to tell people that all the time. Your confidence and in yourself shines through in everything you do. You can't let, most of the time, the people that try to beat you down and tell you that you're not doing a good job and always try to make something wrong with what you're doing are people with low self-esteem themselves. And they don't have the time, the energy, and the confidence to get up and do what you're doing. So what are they going to do? They're going to knock you down. They're going, oh, I could never do that. Oh, I don't even know how you do that the way I do it. And you're right, you could never do it because you're not me. And you'll never be me, no matter how hard you try. And you can't let low self-esteem, no confidence having people beat up your confidence. Because when you stop and think about all the people that you let change your mind or beat down your confidence, half of them didn't even believe in themselves. But you sat there and believed in them that what they was telling you was true, and you allowed somebody to make you feel less than. And it's easy to tell. It's easy to tell. There's a lot of people that just talk. And like I said on Monica's Live, in 10 minutes, if you just shut up and let people talk, you can instantly tell who they are. And I had to teach Tramel that, because Tramel was a person, he would go in a room and he would talk to everybody, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't like them. And he's like, you don't even know them. I don't have to know them. Listen to them talk to you. They told me exactly who they are. And he was like, what do you mean? And how did you do that? I said, stop talking all the time. Listen to people. Even if you strike a conversation with them, let them do most of the talking. And you can figure out who a person is, especially a narcissist, in 10 minutes or less. You can figure out who a person is in 10 minutes or less. Because people always, how do you know? And you're always right, because I sit and listen to people. I don't have to be the talker all the time. I don't have to be heard. People will sit and talk to me and swear I'm not paying them no mind, because I don't have to look directly at you. I don't have to give you my undivided attention. But trust and believe, when you get mad and say, you ain't even paying me attention, I'm going to verbatim say everything you just said to me, because I'm listening and I'm processing and I'm hearing what you're saying out of your mouth. And though you trying to convince me, oh no, I'm not a user, I don't do stuff like that, I start listening to what you're saying. Because see, when people try to convince you that they're not something, they are everything they're telling you they're not. If it didn't come up in the conversation, there's no reason for somebody, yeah, you know, because some people think that I just be using them for this and I be using them for that. But I'm not that type of person. That's their way of telling you, girl, when you let me in your life, I'm coming through like a tornado, girl, and I'm taking everything from you. People don't listen, because most people want to be heard. Most people just want to talk and be heard, because they don't have anybody to listen to them. They don't. So when they find somebody like me, they just, and I sit there and I listen. One, because they don't have somebody to listen. You ever met somebody and in 5 minutes they told you their whole life? That's somebody that has nobody to talk to. That's somebody that needs a friend. That's somebody that they just talking because you're willing to listen, and nobody in their life is willing to listen. And I listen to people, and then I make assessments of who they are if I want to get to know them. Because what I'm not going to do is sit and listen to your sob stories all the time. I'm not going to do. I will give you that time and energy if you are my friend. But even my friends will tell you after 3 days, I'm like, okay, you need to pull yourself together, because I don't want to hear this no more. And they be like, what? I'm like, I don't want to hear this no more. You sitting there saying the same thing over and over and over again. So what are we going to do to fix this? See, the key word was we. Because if you coming to me, that means you need my help. So what are we going to do to fix this? Because whoever you're crying over, they're not crying over you. Whatever feelings you in about a person or what they did to you, they're not worrying about you. So why are you giving them that control still over you? You say you over it. People get mad at me because I say I don't care. And they're like, oh, you have to care. No, I don't care. People go places and do things and they come back, oh, I went to such and such and I had a good time and da da da. And they be talking loud because they want to tell me about it. And I'll sit there to the point where they can't even take it no more. And I go, you want to hear about my trip? Not really. What do you mean not really? Well, if I wanted to know, I would have asked. If I don't ask, that means I don't care. And people can't deal with that. People can't take that. If I don't ask you how you're doing, I don't care how you're doing. If I don't ask you, are you having a good day? I don't care if you're having a good day. And because if I tell you I don't care, I really don't care. Now, if I come to you and say, Blogs, how was your day going? I care. I want to know. I really want to know. And that is her time to pour her entire heart out to me if that's what she needs to do. If she wants to sit there and have a good, funny conversation, that's her time to have a funny conversation with me. But if she's around me, and I still ain't say, how's your day? Because I just feel, okay, every time I say, how's your day, I have to hear this long story about how life is horrible, and she had to mow the lawn, and she had to do this by herself, and she had to do that by herself, and I'm not trying to hear it today. I'm not going to say, how's your day? Because I already know what I'm going to get. I already know what I'm going to get. I have friends that I have to say, do you ever have a good day? Do you ever just have a good day? Or is it that every day is a bad day for you? Because if every day is a bad day, then you have a serious problem. Because at some point, You should just be glad to wake up. And if you ain't glad to wake up, then that's a conversation you need to have with God. Hold on, y'all. Somebody at my door. Tramel. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my door. Somebody's knocking at the door. But come here. Come here. Because before you run out the door, hands up. Ah! Yes. And we're going to have your money later this afternoon because we got to go get it. Okay. So could you just pass me that off? Thank you. Tramel. Can you go move the car? Can you go move the car for him?
Go you what?
Can you go move the car for him?
Okay.
Please. And I told him we would have his money later today. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my little neighbor that mows our lawn. And he's doing the back. And he needs my car to be moved. Woo! And Tramel's gonna move the car for him. Chef, if you keep trying to sell a Dimmick box, so come here. Come back up here and go back to sleep. So everyone can't handle us Aries. Actually, right, everybody can't handle Aries. Because, come here, Jamel. When we say we don't care, we really don't care. And I think that bothers people because they really want to believe that we care. And I don't. Jamel, come here. Okay. People don't think that we care. They want us to care. And if I don't care, but you have to get me to a point of being there. It's not that I do that to everybody. I don't do that to everybody. It's like certain people get that type of treatment. Royce, my best friend, is the same way. Because if he tell you he don't care, he don't care. And then he's not as cold as I am. One thing about him, he has to really, really not like you for him to be as cold as I am to people. But for me, it's just, if I don't care. But people push me to that point because, like, you always want to tell me how your day is. You always want to cry on my shoulder. You always want to, it's like I call them an energy vampire. They want to pull all your energy. They want to pull all your energy. They want to take everything they can from you. But they don't give you nothing in return. They don't give you nothing in return. And that's what I try to make people understand. You know, people, oh, you're being used. Being used ain't always about money and things. You can be used for your time, your energy. You can be used for a lot of things. People, even with jealousy, people are jealous over things that people always, oh no, I don't have nothing for them to be jealous of because they thinking monetary stuff. They thinking monetary stuff that you're right. You and this person are on the same level. So there is no reason for them to be jealous of you, but they're jealous because you have a relationship. They're jealous because your relationship is working. They're jealous because that's yours, babe. They're jealous because you are just you. You have that confidence to walk around. You have that confidence to be who you are and not care, and they can't. And I had an interesting conversation with somebody the other day, and they said, do you realize what the Bible says? And I said, what? And they said, jealousy is crueler than the grave. I said, yeah. They said, but have you really thought about what that means? You'd be better off dead than being jealous of somebody. I said, you know what? That is exactly what that passage is saying. You are better off dead than you are sitting around being jealous of somebody. Because if jealousy is crueler than the grave, then you're better off dead than being jealous of people. And that's why people that are jealous are miserable. because you will never have or never be the person you're jealous of. It will never, even if you attain, if it's materialistic stuff, if you attain that materialistic stuff, that don't mean you're going to be happy. If it's a boyfriend because you don't have a boyfriend, or a girlfriend because you don't have a girlfriend, how do you know the person you're jealous of isn't miserable behind the scenes? You don't know what they go through. You don't know what's going on in their house. You only know the parts that you see. But you sitting there jealous of, you could be jealous of a woman that's going home getting beat every night. And you want what she got. So you get it. And then you start getting beat every night. But there's a difference. You didn't know she was being beat. And you sat around and wanted what she had. And now you're getting it, and it ain't a good feeling. So I just tell people, like, you know, it kills you, not the person you're... Right. Jealousy, hate, envy, all of that is going to kill you if you have it in you. It's not... You ain't hurting the other person because the other person ain't paying you no mind. And that goes with anything. Like, you have to stop letting people control you, period. We let people control us in ways we don't even think about. You listen to what people say about you. You concerned about making people mad. If you speak your mind, a lot of people allow people to control them without realizing people are even controlling them. If somebody says, you know what? I mean, I know you like that sweater, but I don't like it. I don't really care for it. Meanwhile, they sitting there mad because they don't have it. You won't never wear it again. And if you do, you ain't going to wear it around them because they told you they didn't like it. So you're not going to give them an opportunity to say it again, so you ain't going to like it. Instead of, it's my sweater and I bought it and I like it. Too bad you don't like it. I do. And keep it moving. A lot of y'all let people control you in ways you're not even paying attention. They are controlling your actions. They're controlling your mind. They're controlling what you say. They're controlling what you do because you so busy worried about what they think. You so busy worried about who's your friend, who's not your friend. I don't want to make them upset. I know somebody right now that will sit and let somebody say whatever they want to them. And whatever they want. And it's always, you know, well, I know that's just who they are. And I know that's just, you know, I'm not going to say nothing. Well, that person decided to buck up against me. And I let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Like nobody ever let them have it before, and they didn't know what to say. They didn't know what to say. They didn't know what to do. It was yeah, because everybody let you get away with the stuff that you do. But when you tried it with me, see, I mind's my business. There's plenty of times I want to stand up for people, but I just don't. Because at that point, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to be the one to say, I'm done and I'm not taking this no more. I'm not taking it no more, and you're not going to just talk to me any old kind of way and disrespect me in any old kind of way. You have to do that. I can't protect people like that no more. I used to, but I'm like, no, I'm not fighting for them. If you're going to make excuses for people over and over again, then I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to fight for you. Now, if you open your mouth and then the person starts really coming at you, then that's a whole nother story. But if you allow this person to keep treating you the same way, who am I to step in and say, you know what, you're wrong? But see, because everybody in that circle allowed them to always say and do whatever they wanted, I don't even know why or what possessed them to think that I was the one they wanted to do that to. Because, baby, when I tell you I let them have it, and I was mindful and respectful of the fact that you just not somebody on the street. You somebody that I sat down and broke bread with. So I'm gonna be a little nice to you. I'm not gonna give it to you hardcore like I would just any old body. They gagged. I can't believe he said that to believe it, because I said it and I'll say it again and again and again as many times as you need to hear it to get it through your head that I'm not the one you want to mess with. Because see, you sit and tell everybody everything about themselves, but let's talk about you. Let's talk about all your failures. Let's talk about all the things you attempted to do that just fell through the floor, and nobody said anything. Everybody just played it off like it didn't happen. But yet you want to point out everybody else's flaws. I'm not the one to do that with. Because, see, I'm going to point out all yours, and I'm going to tell you everything you did wrong, and I'm going to tell you, don't come at me like that. I keep telling y'all, if people come for me and you don't send them, and you don't send for them, get them, honey, get them. Because people can only do you what you allow them to do you. And I wish more people understood that. You want to sit and blame people. Oh, they took advantage of me. Oh, they did this to me. Oh, they did that. Why? Because you let them. You let them do it. You let people do every messed up thing to you that they did. You allowed them to do it. Now, when I say you allowed them to do it, I mean, because see, the first time they did it, you gave them a pass. So they did it again. And you gave them a pass. And they did it again. And you gave them a pass. And now you want to sit and complain to everybody that this person is horrible. But see, the first time, we all can get got one time. That's a given. We all can get got once. But after that first time, if you don't check it right there, they're going to keep doing it. Because, like I always say, time change, weather change, people do not change. They do not change. You are who you are, who you are. A crackhead is a crackhead. A thief is a thief. A junkie is a junkie. And they'll tell you, alcoholic is an alcoholic. I can never have a drink again because I'll start drinking again. I can never smoke crack again because I'll become a crackhead again. A thief, yeah, they may stop stealing for a minute, but let them see something they really want. Or let them have to steal for a reason. They're going to resort right back to their old ways. People don't change. Time change, weather change. People don't change. They may put stuff under wraps. They may be able to contain themselves. They may be able to calm it down. They might not do the things that they do immediately. But let them be back in that same situation. They start all over again. Then the rehab has to start all over again. And it's not a bad thing because they know. This is what they're taught when they go to rehab, that you can't never... When I quit smoking, the woman told me, don't pick up another cigarette ever again in life because if you do, you're going to start smoking again. What did I do? I can control this. Went 3 whole years without smoking a cigarette. I can control this. And then I smoked one that day. I was good. 3 weeks later, 2 days later, 4 days later, guess who's smoking cigarettes again? It just is what it is. When you have a habit and you break it, you can never go back to it. But that's not a personality trait. I was just giving you an example of that. Hey, everybody. Personalities are who people are. When people show you who they are, believe them. You don't have to sit there and deal with all of that. I don't know. I would love to go into the mind of some people that I know and ask them how they rationalize some things. What makes them think that they have to do the things that they do? What makes them think that they have to let people treat them a certain way? What makes them think that people aren't going to like them if they speak their mind? I've had my sister tell me plenty of times she don't know how I have friends. She's like, I don't know how these people like you. You just talk to them any old kind of way. No, I don't. I tell them how I really feel. And anybody that deals with me know where they stand with me. You ain't, if we cool like that and you know me past this and you've been to my house and we've hung out, one thing you ain't never got a question about me is where you stand with me. Because I'll tell you. You know where you stand with me. And if somebody in the circle come and say, Joe said blah, 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 blah. There's only 1 or 2 things you're going to do. Well, he already told me that. Or come to me and say, why did you say? Because you don't have to say, did I say? Because 9 times out of 10, I'll probably say it. But, why did you say? And I'll tell you why I said it. But one thing I can't stand is if somebody going to say what I said and then they want to omit it and switch it around to be what they want it to be. Because then we going to have a conversation with the person that said I said, and now they going to tell you in front of me why they lied to you and switched up what I said, because that's not what I said. What I said was blah, 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 blah. And I've had people do that, and they be like, well, that's nothing of what they... Exactly. Has nothing to do with what they told you, but they twisted it to make it what they wanted it to be. But let's go over to that person and let's find out why they told it to you that way. Then the person that told it is standing there like, well, that's what I heard, but that's not what I said. And you know that's not what I said. Well, yeah, maybe you did say it the way you said. No, not that I did. I did say it the way that I said. You was trying to start trouble. You was trying to create a situation. And I'm glad that you came and told me what they said I said so that we could straighten this out between us. And I don't deal with you no more. I don't. Hey, let me see your transcript. I don't deal with people like that no more. Because I used to weed out the people in my little crew that I couldn't trust. Because, see, I tell blogs one story. I'll tell Surprise Around the Corner one story. I'll tell Monica one story. It'll be the same story, but each one of them will have a different outcome. So that when somebody comes back and tells me what was repeated, I know who's the one that carried where it needed to go. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now I can't trust blogs. Or, oh, okay, now I can't trust Monica. I'm like, okay. And I would never tell none of them. I would never tell none of them that this is what happened, this is how it happened. I just know, and I knew who I could trust versus who I couldn't trust. Because trust and believe one of them was coming back and tell the story. Somebody was going to tell the story. And that's how I knew who told it. Because I'd switch it up. With each person I told, if I told. It wasn't like, it's like if something happened to me or with another person and the other person, well, you said blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, blogs told them. Because that's how, and yeah, that's the story I told her. I said I had on a blue shirt and she said blue shirt. But I told Monica I had on a red shirt. And I told Surprise Around the Corner I had on a white shirt. And you said blue shirt, so that means blogs told you. That's how I would weed people out of my life. That's how I would weed, because it just becomes too much. People are too much. I don't care what you do, how you try to please them, you never will. Because it's always going to be you could have done more. No matter what you do, is you could have done more. You could have did more. I need more. I want more. More. Because all they're concerned about is themselves. They're not concerned about you. They're not concerned about you. As much as my mother did for people and they knew that she was dying from cancer, you think anybody picked up the phone and asked her, could she eat? When she told me this guy that I really wasn't fond of had cooked her a whole basket full of food and brought her all this food, I went to him and I said, you know what? I don't even like you like that. I said, but I want to say thank you for doing what you did for my mother. I said, I'm thanking you because you took the time out to care for my mother, and I appreciate that even though I don't like you. He appreciated it, because who comes to you and says something like that? Joseph, that's who. Joseph. And past him, and if I'm wrong, then Tracy correct me. I don't know if anybody else calling my mother to ask her could she eat, if she could pay her light bill, if she could pay an electric bill, but they sure was calling, oh, I need this, oh, I ain't got no food, oh, I can't pay my electric bill, oh, I ain't got no bed, oh, I ain't got this, oh, I ain't got that, my mother needs medicine, blah, 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 and she just got Tracy running around doing things for people. Then I'm mad at her because she ain't telling me, because see, she told me I'd have stopped it dead in its tracks and talked some sense to my mother. But I didn't find out till it was too late. And I told y'all at my mother's funeral, somebody came up to me and was like, oh, your mother was a godsend. She was buying my mother's medicine. I said, well, I hope your mother don't die like mine, because the bank is forever closed. Who tells you that at a funeral, my mother's laying in a casket, like you want me to feel bad and want me to say, oh, I'm going to pay for your mother's medicine too? That hoe will die before I buy your mother some medicine. I wish, what? My mother's dead in the casket and that's the only thing you can say to me? People acted like she was their mother. Me and Tracy standing there and we like trying to keep it together. She's only keeping it together because I'm keeping it together. I'm keeping it together to keep her to keep it together. And people running up to us, grabbing on us, falling out, crying, talking about, oh, your mother was a wonderful person. She did it. Okay, that's nice. But my mother's dead. My mother, not your mother. My mother's dead. And you want to come and cry on my shoulder about my mother? How about but see, that's how selfish people are. Nobody stopped to sit back and say, their mother is dead. Let me comfort them. Nobody took the time to do that. It was they just wanted to come to us and cry on our shoulder. Yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, you crying because the bank is closed. And now you don't know how you're going to fend for yourself. That's why I didn't feel sorry for none of them. My mother was dead. Tracy's mother was dead. But we got to stand there and comfort people who we knew just sucked her dry because she was nice and let them do it. And I wasn't looking for nothing from these people. I swear I wasn't. But at a certain point, it's like, okay, at what point does compassion come in for her kids? At what point does empathy come in for her children? You act like she's your mother. No, what it was you got the sign that said the bank was closed. And you was trying to play on our sympathy, but as long as I had breath in my body, I knew I was not going to allow my sister to give any of them a dime. And I meant that with every iota of Jesus in me. She wasn't giving them a dime. And I told her, if anybody call you and ask you for money, you direct them to me. You just give them my phone number and say, my brother's in charge, so you have to call him. And I guarantee you they'll never pick up the phone to call me. Luckily, she didn't have to do that. And if she did it, and didn't tell me, they never called me. Hey, everyday life with the category. So, you know, it just is what it is. People don't care. And it's not everybody. Don't get me wrong. It's not everybody, because there are plenty of people in this world that care. But you got to get through the ones that don't to get to the ones that do. There are plenty of people that care. Hell, my sister won't. If she feel you having a heart, I have to stop her sometimes and be like, okay, Tracy, think about this. They're only telling you this for a reason. Like Tramel always says, Tracy is unicorns and rainbow. He's coming in like a tornado, girl.
Hi! Ethel! Ethel! Hey, Ethel! Well, I'm your vitamin Veggie Vat girl. Are you tired? Run down, listless? Where are you? Do you pop out at parties? Well, the answer to all your questions is in this little bottle.
No, I'm just doing that for y'all. I'm just giving y'all a skit from Lucy. I love myself some Lucy. Yeah, y'all wonder where I get my comical side from. I get it from my mama, and I get it from watching a lot of TV. Like, if there was a contest on Lucy, The Honeymooners, Martin Lawrence, and what else I watch? The Parkers, I would win, hands down. Don't nobody know nothing about the Parkers. Don't nobody know nothing about Martin and Lucy.
And My Wife and Kids.
And My Wife and Kids. I know those shows down packed to the point where I can say the lines. Yes, that's just how it is. Hey, everybody. Listen, I just whizzed in to tell you guys, I got so many messages and emails about the tornado statement that I went on to our Teespring boutique and I made a tornado t-shirt, but I haven't launched it yet. So it will be launched before the weekend's out because I want to make sure it's perfect. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to things like this, so I want to make sure it's perfect. It's going to be a red tornado shirt and it's going to be a blue tornado shirt because Joseph, of course, you know, he likes blue and I like red. And also, guys, go on to our Teespring boutique, the McRae Kingz, and make sure that you order something today. A lot of the limited edition t-shirts that I made, such as the Surprise Around the Corner, the Spun Slapped, and you know what shirt is going to be going away. Also, Lies from the Book of Lies t-shirt. I haven't decided whether we are going to make that one of our standard t-shirts. And I hope that you like the t-shirts that I designed. I put so much into it, and I thought of you guys when I made the t-shirt. I said, I want to make a t-shirt that they can wear anywhere,
Right.
on any occasion. You know, I didn't want to put our pictures. I didn't want to put a picture of Joe Mel or me and Joseph on the t-shirts because I wanted the t-shirts to be something that you can cherish, something that you can fit into your wardrobe. It comes in all different colors. It just says Team McRae, lifetime member on it. That's it. I wanted to make it as simple as possible.
Thank you, Muffy.
And so, guys, I really understand this. I think of you when I make our merchandise. I think of you whenever you send your cash apps or any donations. I think of you first. You come first because we get those donations from you. So we try to be as sensible as possible when it comes to spending that money. Your money's, all your cash apps and stuff like that paid for me to get some more green screen. So we have all the green screen we need in the room now. It's actually on its way. I'll be here Sunday.
Was that the Kingz that you're here?
Huh?
Was that the Kingz that you're here?
Yeah, that was my hair that came. Yeah.
Y'all, he gonna have some hairstyles.
Yeah. So, guys, we took that money and we paid for the green screen that we needed because
Thank
we
you,
only have a
boss.
green screen on one wall and that's it. And we're like stuck in this corner. That's why you see me and Joseph so together all the time, is because this camera does not fit into the full frame of the room without taking the green screen away and look like a little picture. I'd rather for us to have a green screen where we can move our camera anywhere around the room and you guys see the backdrop that we have. I've been working on that. To the person that donated the computer, oh my God, you just do not know what you did for my life on the technical side, because I do all the technical stuff. And thank you to Mad Church Disease for the suggestion on Buy Me a Coffee. I'm setting that up for you guys. Like I said, whenever I do something, whenever we do something, we think about you. You come first because it's your money that you're sowing a seed into. You're sowing a seed into our business, not our pockets. Listen, we do fine. We're fine. Me and Joseph, we have all the food we need. We have our medication. We do fine. That's good enough for us. We don't need to have all this elaborate stuff. Well, with the exception of a few Gucci pieces and Prada and things like that. But we weren't always poor. We had money.
I'm not claiming that. I'm not poor. I'm
not
poor.
claiming it either, but you know,
I
people
just never had to live on the amount of money I have to live on now, because that was my paycheck, double what I get now every 2 weeks.
We got our checks this month, and they're gone already. It's gone. It's all gone on bills. But we good, y'all. We good. We're good. That money that you give to us, we take it and we put it back into our platform because we want our platform to grow. And we want you guys to see our growth. And we also want you to see that what you guys give to us, we take it and we upgrade. We upgrade whenever we possibly can. Somebody sent us a beautiful microphone yesterday. So that's something I can scratch off the list because we have enough microphones now. Mm-hmm. You know, right now we're needing better lighting. For the camera. And so we're looking, we're looking to take whatever donations you donate to us to do that. We're also working on our Patreon account. I want to charge a specific amount, but for that specific amount, I want you to be able to get something back from the McRae Kingz, showing our appreciation for you sowing a seed into our Patreon. That's how sowing a seed works. That's how it works. That's how this works. Yes, guys, don't get this twisted. I did a video on this. Yes, in a sense, we are in the business of making money, but YouTube pays us for that, and that suffices enough for me. That suffices enough for us. Had we not been into this to make money, then we wouldn't have been focused so much on the subscribership, getting all things we needed to get monetized. But understand, your clicks, your views allow us to get a check on the 21st of every month. So I don't want you guys to think that, because and know that the money that you send us is icing on the cake, because that means that we don't have to come out of our pockets. We're purchasing something that we need to make our platform better. That's and I'm sure you agree that makes sense.
If you go back to our older videos with us laying in the bed,
Mm-hmm.
that's how the videos were, because that's all we could do.
Mm-hmm.
And the lighting was horrible, and it was what it was. BJ wants to know what you're drinking.
Iced coffee. But also, like, for instance,
Hey,
guys,
man.
the monies that you send from now on is going to go towards the air conditioner. We need an air conditioner. We need at least $150 for an air conditioner, because it's very hot in that room. We live in an old house, and let me tell you something. We are blessed and grateful for this house, because last year this time we was living with somebody. So this house, it ain't nothing wrong with it. We just need air conditioner in that room. It gets hot in there during the daytime. So all your donations that you send in will go towards the air conditioner that we need to put in our studio. And that's really it, guys. I want you to understand, Joseph wants you to understand, that we care just as much as you guys care about us, as starstruck as some people were when they saw us on camera, which I thought was like amazing.
Now, when somebody called, they wanted to talk to me on the phone, and they said, Joseph, I know you're a public figure. Like, I sat and thought about that for a minute. I said, well,
Yeah.
I said,
We don't
am
look
I
at
really a
ourselves
public
like
figure?
that.
And then I Googled our name, and I popped up, and
Yeah.
the podcast popped up, because, I used to do it just to see if we would come up.
Yeah, because we can
But
say, you want to know who I am? Google me, bitch. Google me,
put our
bitch.
name in Google,
But-
and they just, the whole page filled up. I was like,
Guys,
wow.
we never thought that
And
this
then I hit
platform was gonna
images
do
and
all
it's
this.
pictures of me and Tramel. I was like, maybe they're all
Yeah.
right. Maybe I am a public
Yeah.
figure. Because when they said it, I was like, chill, I ain't no public figure. Then they
Yeah.
said, you know what?
We are, but we are.
Let me Google my name and see what happens. And I said, oh, now when people try it, I can say, Google me, bitch.
Right, Google me, bitch. But, we never thought that this platform would take its place where it's taking its place at. And we are trying very, very hard to give you we want you to have the best of everything when it comes to us. Because in our personal lives, that's how we are. We're not just two men that just lay around in their house and are not
If it
appreciative
wasn't
of
for
anything.
coronavirus right now,
Yeah.
y'all would see us on so many on location. And we got to email Sharonda.
Okay. Yeah. So, and you guys out there that have a business, you're looking to advertise with us, we're more than happy to advertise with you. We just want to make it make sense. We want to have a personal conversation with you as to what you need, what you want for us to push for you, and that's really it. So you can send any inquiries to our Gmail.
Especially if you got hair, honey, because he'll
Yes,
whip it into
honey.
something.
I'm looking for
hair.
something, waiting for somebody to send me some hair. And so I can do something with it. Like right now, guys, and I haven't forgotten, I'm still working on the shirt. I'm working on it today. The reason why I really haven't finished it is because it's more than just a regular shirt to me. It's a piece of art. So that's how I look at clothes. Some of my clothes as art, I try to be a walking piece of art each time I get dressed. Joseph will tell you, I am bells and whistles in the whole nine, but I have my own sense of style. I can't call myself really androgynous. In a sense, I am. I'm a little bit androgynous because I like to wear female clothes, some female clothes, but I put my own twist on it. Anything that I wear, I put my own twist on. That's just a part of who I am. We're gonna have a conversation. I'm about to start doing my own up close and personal videos, live videos, so you guys can engage with me, just me alone. And Joseph, of course, has his Joseph Rants segments that he does where you can interact with him as well. So we're trying to give you the best. We're trying to give you the best programming, the best content that we possibly can.
The best of ourselves individually, and then the best of ourselves together.
Right. Because we are so different. We're very different. And we not only are very different in the sense of being a black gay couple, we're different individually as well. Joseph, my personality is nothing like Joseph's. You ain't gonna get Joseph when you talk to me, and Joseph ain't gonna get y'all ain't gonna get Joseph when y'all talk to me. And so we want to give you programming that interests you. You know, something that you can take through the day with you, or if you listen to us in the afternoon and we should happen to go live, one of us, you can get the message that we're speaking. Because we appreciate you and we value your opinions. So please keep the emails and the comments going. And guys, we don't do the beef thing over here. So please, the Andrew Caldwell messages, with all due respect, we don't do beef over here. We were never trying to beef with Andrew Caldwell. We were just two individual people that had an opinion about some of the things that he was doing, him as a person, and we decided to make a video about it. And
we had no idea it was gonna blow up that way.
And know this, we don't hate Andrew Caldwell. As a matter of fact, I like Andrew a little bit. I do. I like him a little bit. I think that if he would learn how to be his whole self in his totality, that he would be a much better person. He would be much more fun to watch.
Somebody else told me they tried to help him.
Yeah, but you can't save somebody that don't want to be saved, Joseph. You can't save somebody that don't want to be saved.
Well, no, that's what she told me.
Yeah.
She said she tried to reach out to him. She tried to help him. Mm-hmm. And she's like, she just came to the conclusion that he don't want help.
Right, he don't get it. He don't get that. He doesn't get it. And that's okay if he don't get it. It's okay that he don't want nobody to help him. It's okay. But, you know, we just, like I said, we did those videos because we had an opinion. As well as a whole bunch of people in social media.
And clearly most of y'all liked our opinion. Y'all liked it 5,000, 6,000.
But there will never be no beef between us. Like, and if there were, you guys would never know about it, because that's just that's how I move in these streets. I don't care how mad I get at you. I don't care. You will never hear me beef with you on this camera. Never will happen. Because we classy like this, like Funky Doniva say. We classy like this. And we classy like that. Both. We classy. That's one of our mottos. Our mottos is always, we want you guys to see us in as positive light as you possibly can, because that's what we strive for in our marriage. We strive for that. We talk about positivity. Anything that we've told you about our marriage, that ain't phony. We do. We really try to.
Ashley said that's how I found y'all, from the Andrew video.
Yeah, I mean, everybody found us from the Andrew video.
Most of y'all found us from the Andrew videos. But a lot of you stayed because you liked our content.
Yeah, because we brought something different to the table for them. It was more than that.
We appreciate that, because we did lose some subscribers because they just wanted us to be the new Usher board.
Yeah.
And they just wanted every video we made to drag him. Mm-hmm. And that's not what we wanted our platform to be built on.
Right. Like I said, we don't have no problem with Andrew. I've reached out to him, everything, you know. Somebody even asked me the question, if he were to ask me to take the videos down, what would I do? Well, if you want to know how I feel, then you're going to have to watch Up Close and Personal when I go live, because I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that, as well as a lot of the things that I love about YouTube and some of the things that I don't like about YouTube. So yes, look out for that program. I'm going to be doing that. I don't know. You guys send us a message. I want to know, each and every individual subscribers that subscribes to us, I want to know, what is a good time for you? Because what I want to do with that information is, I want to set that we will either do a live show or put out content when that person is free.
Well, if you respond to that, then what you need to also do is tell us what time zone you're in.
Yeah, what time zone you're in.
So that we can pick it correctly based on our time zone.
I want to know when you're free. When you get home and you can luxuriate in your house and you want to sit down and say, I'm watching the McRae Kingz. I want to know what time is good for you. Let me know what time is good for you. And we would try to do programming or put programming out as close to that time as we possibly can. Because, y'all, it ain't easy keeping you guys as, some of you guys as subscribers. But the ones that are engaged, we want to keep you engaged. That's why I asked you, how do you feel?
And
what type of programming do you want us to
talk about? Whatever. Email us. Let us know. If you have topics, follow us on Instagram.
We can do that.
DM us on Instagram. Again, y'all know I'm probably the one that's going to respond. Mm-hmm. DM us on Instagram. DM us on Facebook.
Yeah.
You can go on Facebook and you can join the McRae Kingz page, or you can join Tramel's page or my page, because we have 3. We have the McRae Kingz and then our individual pages on Facebook. Send me a message there. Send us a message on Instagram. You can even DM us on Twitter.
Yeah.
However you need to get your message to us. If you don't want to send the email or you can't remember the email, you know our names, you can just go on those platforms and you can send us the information. We want to know what you want us to talk about. We want to know if you have questions for Q&A on Thursdays. Definitely send the questions in. You see, we answer all of, like last night, we had a lot of questions.
Hold on. Thank you, Ashley. Yes, we will try to adhere with that, but I need for you to send that to our email at TheMcRaeKingzCorner@gmail.com. Just send it to me. In the subject line, put I'm free. Okay? Like I said, we are going to try to adhere to your schedules as closely as we possibly can, because we have the luxury of being home all day.
And now, I know with the coronavirus out now, a lot of people do have the luxury to be home in the morning, or they're working from home.
Right, but some people have gone back to work.
No, but some people have gone back to work. So, we can do 2 shows a day.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
It's no big deal. We don't want to overwhelm you or drain you with us. We want to, for once, wouldn't you love to have the programming that you desire, at least from one of us? We are more than happy to do that for you guys.
Right.
That's the McRae Kingdom is although we call ourselves kings, understand we look at you as kings and queens too. We all come from royalty, believe it or not. We all come from royalty. We'll talk about that up close and personal as well. But we all come from royalty. So just as much as I'm a king, you're a king. You're a king. That's why we don't call y'all peasants. We don't look at y'all as peasants. We look at you as knights at our round table. And what is a knight? Look up what a knight is. He holds that's a very high title in the structure.
They protect the king.
Yes, and in the structure of the kingdom. So, guys, like I said, you are just as important to us as we are to you. We, just like anybody else, any other kingdom would do, we take care of our knights. We make sure they have their proper uniforms on. We make sure they have all the things that they need to have.
To be successful.
To be successful. That's what we do. So, yeah, guys, we sincerely, this comes sincerely from our hearts. I want you to understand that. And Monica of MJ&J has been there for us like you wouldn't believe. I talk to Monica every day. Every day. She's my little sister. I look at her as my little sister. And
when she ain't talking to Tremel, she texted me.
Yeah. So, yes, go over and make sure you watch her. She has a lot to say. I'm not just saying that because we're friends, but, her daily tips, they make sense. She makes it make sense. You guys have to get over there and watch her more often. Go and watch her and support her. I've heard some people say things like, about her background and stuff like that. And as you can see, she's improved on those things. Listen, this ain't easy and it's expensive. It can be expensive to do all of this. It is. It can be expensive to do all this, but we make do. We make do. I can only speak from my platform. We take that money and we give it back to you. We really do. We take that money and we give it back to you. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave this alone, let Joseph finish, and I'm getting on out of here. Because I'm supposed to be taking a vacation day today, right? Mm-hmm. I was supposed to be on vacation today, right? Yeah, I was supposed to be on vacation today, so I'm going to get on out of here.
But you came in like a tornado?
Yeah, I came in. I had to come in like a tornado, girl. Yes, I did. I had to come in like a tornado. Mm-hmm. But we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Just look for that shirt in the new marketplace. And check the community wall, because I will put it in the community wall that I launched it. So you guys can go ahead and buy it. And we've had like 3 people buy coffee mugs. Why y'all ain't buying coffee mugs? Y'all don't like to have coffee with us? Y'all don't like to have coffee with us? Get you a coffee mug. We have all different kind of coffee mugs there. One that say Team McRae. We have a Joseph mug.
They don't want your face on the coffee mug.
But if that's the case, we have one without my face, without our face on the coffee mug. So, going over there to the store. Go to the store.
The best coffee mug to me is the Knight's coffee mug.
Yes, I love that one.
The spun slapped and you know what up.
The T-shirt, we have a
No,
cup
the-
like that.
the
too.
mug.
The mug, yeah, we have a mug like that.
That's the mug that I like the best. With us,
Yeah, 'cause it's got
like
your
in the
picture on it.
clouds with the trees and the.
Yeah, y'all gotta go over there. You gotta go over there. Y'all ain't been over there. Go over there. You might see something that you like. Like I said, I set up the boutique, and our merchandise is such that you can wear our merchandise anywhere. You can wear men. You can wear it under a blazer.
Michelle,
Ladies,
you
you can
already
wear it
know
under a
that.
blazer too. You know, you can wear it with your khakis, your khaki shorts. It's a T-shirt
Michelle,
that
don't play with me.
it's just simple. It's very simple. I simplified it. So get on over there. You ain't gonna know what it
Honestly,
looks like if
Michelle,
you don't get over there.
Ain't no. I mean, see, I don't want to say that because then it'll come with things that I don't want to come. But more or less, no topic is taboo.
It's
And
not
don't
taboo. It just
and don't
depends
start
on
with me because you already know you are a sister.
You know what
Especially
topic?
me,
No, there
'cause you and
actually
me
is.
share a lot of
The
the
only
same
topics
things.
that are taboo, if you guys are looking for us to engage with anybody about beef, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We feed off of energy. Listen, if there's somebody out there that we feel is just not worth even saying anything about, we ain't gonna say nothing. That's it.
I told you.
It's
I'm
no
not
shade.
giving
It's just
people
that
my
we just
energy.
some people
When
just
I
don't
say I don't
interest us.
care,
And
I don't care. And
Yeah.
if I don't give them energy, they can waste theirs.
that's
on
the
me,
only thing we don't.
But
We
I'm
don't
not
do
giving
beef.
them my energy.
We don't do beef, and we will never do beef. And beef sells. It sells. It sells a lot.
We know.
We know. We know. I've seen some people's YouTube checks, and you make a lot of money beefing with people. That's not what we about, though. We ain't about that. I'm not gonna be. Listen, we live in our truth over here. We really do, 100%. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. So, I don't even speak on it. I really don't. I don't speak on it. But we don't do beef here. We don't. So even when we see the comments in the comment section, what we try to do, we try to stay out of the comments and let the comments just fade away. But you know, even in the comment section, we've seen people say things and not so nice things. But
And
we
I
don't.
just delete them.
We don't feed it no energy. We really
But
don't.
honestly, most of the not so nice things come from the Andrew videos.
Yeah, they do.
They don't come from.
Yeah, they tell us you
videos.
too old to be messing with him.
Once in a blue
But that
moon,
same person ended up inquiring about advertising.
Well, that was a whole different scenario. I'm talking about other people that we've had to block.
Yeah.
And that want to keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, there was somebody that didn't even. It wasn't even about the Andrew videos, and it was just like.
Yeah, it's not like if you ask us a question or ask our opinion on things, we do that. We choose that very wisely.
Exactly.
And
Reese,
we treat it accordingly. We don't just because we can have an opinion about someone. If it's not nice, 9 times out of 10, we ain't even gonna give you our answer on it.
Nope.
Yeah, we don't do the being
And in all
not being
honesty,
nice and stuff like that.
So since a lot of you don't know what happened, I'm gonna just give you a quick rundown. The video was already there. I didn't know that. I saw that the video was locked. I'm like, why did this video? Because we had 2 videos.
Yeah, I had it listed as private. I didn't know.
I didn't know it. I didn't know that if you unlock a private video, that it scoots all the way to the top. And I didn't even. I unlocked it and it scooted like to our first video.
Mm-hmm.
That video got 500 views in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
People were subscribing to us left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna lie, we jumped on the bandwagon. Okay, let's make another video. Because people was in the comments, ooh, they the usher board, ooh, they the usher board.
Yeah, people thought
So
we were
if
the usher
that
board.
happens, let's make a video saying we're not the usher board. We made that video.
Mm-hmm.
We were getting hundreds and hundreds of subscribers. I was like, oh. Then he actually did something that was caught on film. So we made another video with the video that was caught on film.
Mm-hmm.
We got hundreds of subscribers again.
Yeah.
Then, I want to say we made one more video.
No, we didn't. Actually, we didn't.
It was like 3 or 4 because he started coming in the comments threatening
he
us.
started coming in the comments and threatening us. And
He was
threatening
coming
to
in the
do bodily
comments threatening
harm and
us. And
stuff.
he was gonna do this and he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then both of us was like, I'm not doing this. Like, this is not what our platform was about. Granted, people liked it and people were subscribing to us left and right. I mean, if we were monetized at that time, we probably would have made a killing. But, you
And
know,
still can.
people, You were telling people, they're like, oh, you trying to make money off his name? How? I'm not monetized. I don't even have enough subscribers to make money. So what are you talking about? Know what you talking about? Then I'm fighting with people in the comment section, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, I'm not doing this no more. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not taking the videos down because it's giving us watch hours like crazy.
Yeah.
So
we have a lot of watch hours. We have like 81,000.
We started making more videos with our content because now people are looking for us. So we started getting people saying, well, why ain't y'all talking about them? And we was ignoring the comments. And when we go live, people was commenting and we was ignoring them, not reading. People still come in. If y'all pay attention to the comments, people still come in and try to get us to talk about him. And we don't. Because it's not what we really built our platform on. No. It was just something that happened, and we took advantage of a situation at the time. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what we did. Yeah. We took advantage. And we followed the rules.
We actually followed the rules because Andrew put a cease and desist on everybody that had his name and his likeness. His likeness. He was suing. He's been suing people left and right about having his name, his videos, and his likeness on their channels because they're at the end of the day making money off of it. But it wasn't about us having fear of him or anything like that. We just
it wasn't what we was really trying to do.
We voiced our opinion about something and that was it. And we just left it alone.
We appreciated that honestly, the majority of people that joined our page stayed. Because they liked our commentary, they liked the things that we were doing. A lot of people was like, we get it.
Even the ones that didn't stay, they felt respect enough to say, I'm going to delete myself from your page.
Right.
Yeah, that was it.
Which is fine cool. Because that's not what we gave you to make you think that's what our channel was about.
Right.
And then we come along and switch it up to something totally different. So that's why you won't see us do any kind of beefing with anybody.
That's why we talk. Because
we know what that brings when it happens. Because you can't just
it can bring on some horrible stuff.
You got to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And it's like, I'm not doing all of that.
Yeah. It brings on some horrible things.
And then you get all the people that are fans of whoever you beefing with. They coming at you. Then you coming at them. And then it becomes a whole big mess.
And then before you know it, you telling more. And you telling about something else. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. That's why we don't do beef over here. We do have our opinions about certain things. But, if it's not something positive, with all due respect, we're not talking about it, period, point blank. It ain't for nobody to assume that we talking about you, but if you and your feelings, we talking about you. So, that's the type of programming you're going to get over here. I also asked you guys the questions about what we are going to put in your gift bags. I'm just waiting for you guys to respond to that. If you as men...
Well, clearly I don't think they want one because ain't nobody send an email.
Yeah, well, y'all got to send an email if y'all want one. But, there's certain things that men like and there's certain things that women like. Whatever you like in your gift bag, we'll try to achieve that. But you're going to get something for joining our Patreon and joining
next month,
our membership.
I think we're going to do a giveaway. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it and what I want to do. But I want to do a giveaway. And
I want to do one for the home, for the children or the homeless, or both. We just haven't come up with a campaign yet, a solid campaign that we can do, where we can send out, something to the homeless or something to the to the homeless or to children, and we can let you guys see that, for yourselves. We do give charity to some places now, but a lot of people don't like to be seen when they have done something or made an impact. They don't like to see. They don't like for it to be vocalized or anything like that. So, yeah. We're really trying to improve on, like I said, the technical aspect of everything. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's been a lot since we got monetized. We've not even been monetized a month yet. But there's a lot of stuff that you have to do and take care of in the midst of doing this. So, guys, that's why we really try to lay back when we're on here with you guys.
And if for some reason you guys send an email and you forget to put corner in the email, we will still get it.
Yeah.
So either way,
as long as you put the correct email address.
We use the McRae Kingz Corner as like the one for everybody. But if you forget and you just do McRaeKingz@gmail.com, we will have that as well. We'll be able to get that as well.
Yes.
Thank you, in Q's World.
Thank you, in Q's World. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Why is my screen like it's broken?
Because that's not your phone.
Oh.
This is your phone. But my screen ain't broke. Don't play.
Okay. I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you walk in peace, love, and
Y'all,
sunshine,
I'm gonna
and
get on
happiness.
out of here because I need to go pay the rent.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, because I've paid all the rest of anything and everything we need to pay except that and one more thing. But anyway, with that being said, thank you all as usual for coming. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of you that come in at 11 o'clock. I know I was a little bit late today, but nonetheless, I made it. Please, please, please make sure you subscribe. Any and all information me and Trinell have talked about today will be in the description box. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course here on YouTube. All those links will be in the description box. The merchandise link will be in the description box. The P.O. box is in the description box. The email will be in the description box. So there's no reason for you to say you can't get in touch with the McRae Kingz. Because everything you need to contact us is right there. And I'm contemplating, because we don't need another bill. But I even dreamt I did it last night. And I might do it the way I dreamt it because it made sense to me to do it that way. But I might get a phone so that we have a phone number other than our own personal numbers. Because right now we only have our own personal numbers and we're very selective of how we give those out. Plus, trust me, if you call Trabell, you ain't getting the answer no way. If you text Trabell, you probably won't get an answer for 3 weeks. So it really has to be my number. So I'm working on that. I'm contemplating it because I really don't want to be walking around with 2 phones, but if I have to, I will. And yeah, that's basically it. Again, thank you all. Thank you all. I can't say thank you enough. I can't say we appreciate you enough. I mean, I look at some of your faces when you do come on, like on our anniversary, and to me, it's just it's amazing. It's amazing to love you guys giving me Tramel. We appreciate it because I always think about the times when both of us wanted to stop and wanted to quit because we felt nobody got it. Nobody understood what we were trying to do. Nobody understood what we were doing. And look at us now. So that's why we always say thank you guys because you don't know how many times we were going to just say we quit. We don't want to do this. And every time we did it, I promise you, every time we did it, somebody would send us a message saying they were in chemo watching us and we kept their spirits up. We helped them through a situation, and this was back Facebook days. So we almost didn't even make it to YouTube because we wanted to quit when we was on Facebook. And it just, it's a lot. It's a lot, and sometimes it's hard to believe that we are where we are. And we thank you guys. And even going back, when I look at my Facebook memories and I see videos that reach 1K, 1.2K on Facebook, I'm like, wow. Like, we just didn't realize the impact that we would have and how people would care about us and love us and the things that we do. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We mean that from the bottom of our hearts.
Oh yeah, one other thing, guys. You guys that think that you can't get your watch hours together and stuff like that. No, now you can go onto StreamYard and you can go live on your mobile device. So going over there and read the instructions on how to go live is very simple. You know, start going live more throughout the course of the day so that you can get, you know, things, you know, people, you can engage with them. So you can go live on StreamYard on your mobile device. I just wanted to let everybody know that, regardless whether you have 1,000 subscribers or not.
I have to say, shout out to NQ's World. Congratulations on your new house.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations, you
bro.
gave me hope because I swear I drive past this house every day and
Yes, I
nobody
want
has
that
bought
house.
it.
I want that
And I
house.
keep telling Tramel, I'm claiming this house. This is our house. We haven't even tried to buy it yet because I'm just watching it on Zillow and watching the price go down, down, down till it gets to a price where I know we can really, really afford it. So, you inspired me yesterday. Everybody else, make sure you watch Blogs and Fiction, MJ&J Family Mukbang. We are doing a panel on July 24th. We don't have a time yet. Blogs is going to host the panel. Me, Tramel, and Monica are going to be the panel, as well as Blogs, giving her commentary on topics and stuff like that. We know you guys are going to love it.
When you gonna do the chicken salad?
And
she wanna know. She wanna know when you're doing the chicken salad.
When the potato salad.
Yeah, the potato salad.
You know what?
You need to do that for her.
We are actually barbecuing tomorrow, and that's the one. You know, we didn't buy nothing to go with all this goddamn meat we making.
Yeah, we ain't buy no salads.
We ain't buy no.
Yes,
we got salad,
yeah.
but we don't have no macaroni salad. Well, I do have stuff to make macaroni salad, but I don't have no potatoes. So maybe I'll buy some potatoes. If not, I'll do a tuna mac. I'll make a small tuna mac and do that video for you. And then I will make a potato salad video for you. Actually, I'll do potato salad and fried chicken. And I promise I will do that for you, Michelle. Probably next week I'll do potato salad and fried chicken video for you. And if because we need something to go with that, all of that meat and stuff we making tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just thought about that. I'll make I should have everything in there to make tuna macaroni salad.
I'm doing all the barbecue, and all I gotta
So-
do is home grill. I gotta monitor the grill. I'm better at that.
We didn't even buy no cheese for the burgers.
I know.
But
Now I
anyway,
know what.
y'all, make sure you like and subscribe. MJ&J Family Mukbang, Blogs and Fiction, Surprise Around the Corner, in Q's World. Let me see your transcript. And yes. And on that note, y'all, like I said, I have to go pay my rent. I still have 2 more days before it's late, but I'm not. Normally it's already paid. I just didn't feel like doing it the last 2 days, but I have to do it today. So, I want all of you. You hate pasta. Oh, I love pasta. Like, just let me loose in an Italian restaurant to order whatever I want, and I would lose my mind. But in all act, well, no, it is different. But yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Make it the best day ever. Only you can control your day. Don't let anybody else control your day.
Help somebody today.
And as usual, as we always say, you know how we end it. Welcome, peace, love, happiness, and sunshine.
And remember, it's Team McRae.
All damn day. Later, y'all.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, turn off the camera.
I don't know how.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
It's in the corner. It's prison.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.